A Hologram for the King is directed by Tom Tykwer, the co-director of a movie that I love, the Cloud Atlas, a movie that was also directed by the Wachowskis, which I can tell now that they had the heavier hand in that movie than this guy did, because this movie stars Tom Hanks, and the basic premise is Tom Hanks goes to the Middle East, or Saudi Arabia, or wherever, and he's this businessman, and he's trying to sell this hologram technology to the king there, and yeah, that's it. I mean, that's what they set up the story to be, but nothing really comes of that. And then the movie basically just takes Tom Hanks on weird little stories, and the movie is just there. It's such a bizarre, peculiar movie. It makes no sense to me. I don't know what the director was trying to tell with this story. I don't know what the story is even, because it sets up the story of this guy doing this thing, and then nothing pans out with it. And then something happens with it by the end of the movie, but you're like, what? Like, nothing mattered with it. And then it goes from scene to scene randomly, and you don't care about anything going on, and you're confused by everything going on. And the characters in the movie are even like, what's going on? And I'm like, yes, what is going on exactly? The thing with this movie is, I like the director. I mean, I liked Cloud Atlas, and he had a part in it, so I haven't seen Run Lola Run, but he directed that. You know, I hear that people like that movie. So I think the director has definite style that you could see in this movie. There's some scenes that have like, well, you're like, wow, that was a pretty nice little scene. There's a nice, beautiful picture there, but nothing leads to anything. And you don't care about anybody, and you don't feel anything whatsoever because there's no story. There's just nothing there. And the movies like this, I don't know why they get made. I just don't understand what was the purpose of this thing. And it's just a movie that I don't think anybody's even heard of. I don't think anybody ever has to see. It's probably Tom Hanks' worst movie in a long while. And it's not his fault. Tom Hanks is a likable guy. He's probably my favorite actor of all time, but he has nothing to do in this movie, and it's just a movie that never has to be seen. I'll forget about it by next week. And yeah, that's all I have to say about this movie. I already forgot the title, Hologram for the King. It's just a really weird movie that leads nowhere and has random scenes and never has to be seen. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this review that is probably honestly better than the movie. Has more of a plot than that movie did. Anyway, I'm going crazy. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this and you want to see more reviews from a guy like me, you can subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one.